Hello and welcome to our talk show. Youths are the arrows to the future, and of course, they can think beyond boundaries. So, today on our program, we are sitting down with the founder of the Sompon Social Service, Vera Sompon, with whom, through her works, is empowering young Africans, especially Cameroonians. So, join us while we discover what she does. Hello, Vera, and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm privileged.
We are happy to have you too. So, can you tell us about Sompon Social Service?
Sompon Social Service is an international organization. It is an educational board for children and youth, and we offer social work for families and migration counseling for migrants in Germany. And we do like sustainable development, SDG, which is backed up with the Agenda 2030 from the United Nations. And this agenda, because of this agenda, we go to different African countries to work in partnership with other African countries.
And then came Cameroon in 2018. Why?
Yes, 2016 we were already in Cameroon, but we got legalized to work officially in Cameroon in 2018.
So in 2018, you officially launched activities of the Sompon Business Master Class and Startup Funds. How was it?
It's a personal initiation or the initiative from me as Vera to young people in Africa, and particularly Cameroonians, because I'm a Cameroonian from origin, and so my heart beats for Cameroonians, and therefore I come here regularly to do different kind of activities to empower them, to sustain them, to discover their true selves, to discover who they truly are, and live in their purpose.
Well, I'd like you very much to explain to us about the Business Masterclass and the Startup Funds, how you are helping our younger Cameroonians. Tell us about it.
2015, there was kind of migration, I would say, in German they would say Flucht. Flucht is like a refugee coming from all over Africa. And it was a challenge for me because when they arrived Germany, for example, they had so many challenges. Some became traumatized, and many of them were really sick, didn't really find Germany as a paradise as they had hoped, according to what the television had always shown them. And so it came up, it was an initiative, an idea for me to support them on both sides. So in Germany, I really support them where they have the privilege to learn the German language for free. We have mentor coaching for them that they can be able to integrate properly in Germany. And for me to be able to stop my own contribution to the German society, to stop illegal migration, was so to say to support the young Africans in their different countries and empower them to understand that there is possibility in their different countries, and we can find possible ways to come if at all they want to travel on a legal basis, so that they don't have the same frustration like those who are already there and frustrated.
So, last year you trained and coached 88 young Cameroonians, and recently you're funding one of them whose project was outstanding. So, tell us, working with your younger brothers or kids, what can you say, or what can you give us about your relationship with them?
It's a challenging one. I think we have different kinds of young people in the African continent. We have, and particularly in Cameroon, we have young people that really have perspectives. They're dreaming to see big things happen, and somehow because of the blame game situation, they have not really realized those big dreams. And then we have those that really do not want to do anything, and so they are really sluggish. They don't have visions, or they really don't think beyond the fact that they're going to go to school, and after school they're going to look for a job. So working with these young people have really been a training tool for me personally. I was a young person when I left Cameroon, so usually I feel that maybe I really don't know much about the young people in Cameroon until I have to come and discover a few. We had Ade Brian, who was an exceptional case, and he was prepared. You know, we say be prepared so that when the opportunity comes, you are already ready for it. And so he was prepared, and when the opportunity came, that's why he could win from 80 young people who were there last year. He was the outstanding young person.
Okay.
So, and this year we are hoping to have more, and we really want to empower more than just one person. We hope that we are going to have people that will come up with ideas or with visions, with dreams that could be sustainable enough for us to empower them and to invest in their lives.
And how do you plan to make the experiences of those last year different from what those coming in this year are going to feel?
That's why last year we had maybe 2 days, and it was a Saturday and then the next Saturday, and then on that Saturday we worked with them the whole day, and we gave them assignments, go home, work in coaches. We gave them their different coaches, and then they came the next Saturday, did some few works together, and then had to present their project. That's why we discovered that it was very challenging. This year the difference is we want to have an intensive 1 week, so we are with them. I personally would train them to come up with ideas, to come up with their concept, and at the end of it they will learn how to pitch up their project, 2 minutes project, before any investor, so that if we do not invest in them, other investors can invest in them.
Okay, so aside from Sompon social service, what other thing do you do? I can tell you are a mom, married with 2 kids. Aside from helping your brothers and sisters, what do you do for yourself?
When I am doing the ministry of God, my husband is a pastor, so we minister a church together. I still do the work, and I'm doing it for myself. Each time I'm serving someone, I'm serving my own self. So I replicate myself in different people, and that's fulfilling. And of course, I'm very engaged too in the community, and I think that I have transformed everything I do into a passion, and that becomes doing something for myself, and there's nothing as fulfilling as that.
So no challenges as a married woman and also a career woman?
It's a lot of teamwork, it's a lot of communication, and I use this platform to encourage every other families to understand that to succeed in this generation in which we are, we have to work as a team, and therefore we have to understand our different purposes, our different callings, and work hand in hand to see that the husband supports the wife to fulfill her calling, and the wife supports the husband to fulfill his calling, as well as we support the children to fulfill their callings, and we all work together as a team. And then there will be no so much challenges because we understand the why of it.
So any other future plans aside from what you do and the social service for your family and of course for Cameroon?
Oh yes, I mean that if I have to come, we have a film, Africans, and we are thinking to expand that into a series. And so I'm hoping that we're going to have so many investors to invest into this series so that we can reach more other young people, transform their minds, transform the minds of women, even through this series, so that they can understand the purpose for which they were born. And if that is achieved, my purpose is achieved. I mean, every young person that I influence positively, I've achieved my purpose
But tell us
in
a
life.
little bit about Africans. You just mentioned it, but maybe someone listening or watching us right now might not understand what it is. What's behind the movie or the series to be Africans?
Africans is an inspiration. It is an imaginary country. I imagine that country because I have a vision for Africa, that Africa will be great. Africa is a great continent, and unfortunately we have not understood how great that is. So I have a vision for that, and we are using Africans as a kind of example for the continent. And we have the people called the Africanites, and we have a philosophy called the Africanism, which says that we are all people created for greatness, and we can do a lot if we work together and stop the blame game, and the continent will be great again to achieve the purpose for which it was.
Any last words, like an advice to our young Cameroonians and of course to our mothers who think being a wife is a challenge, or they are just supposed to remain housewives?
I will talk to the mothers and to the women in particular. I want every woman to look at the virtuous woman, because I know that Africa, they are very much religious, so they understand what I talk about, a virtuous woman and the proverb woman, that they should reflect and look at their lives if it really reflects the proverb woman in the Bible.
Thank you very much, and we wish you the best in all you'll be doing to help each and every person in the world.
I appreciate you for giving me this privilege, and thank you. God bless you.
Amen. And that's how we saw it today on our talk show. Until we meet again next time, stay tuned to interesting programs on CrtV News.